Saquon Barkley, second player in NFL history, 400-plus rushing yards, 5 touchdowns in the postseason. First player to lead in rushing and win the Super Bowl since '98 when the Hall of Famer Terrell Davis did it. Yeah, that's all pretty good. And right now, he is good enough to join us. There's a lot of Happy Valley up here on the set, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Hey, congratulations. I don't know, maybe you had a great birthday when you were 10 at Chuck E. Cheese or something, but this one had to be the best birthday you've ever had, right?
Yeah, I don't think anything's going to it's a great way to turn 28. And, you know, world champs, man. You can't make it up.
Could you imagine this when you were a free agent? And you had all these teams going for you, obviously the Giants, that situation, but you had so many teams won you. You chose Philly. Could you see yourself here at this moment?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. One of my first conversations with Howie, you know, he said he's going to get me here, and we're going to see that confetti fall. So it's been in my mind since the beginning. I knew the talent that we have on this team. I knew the coaches that we have on this team. And, you know, the season to start off how we would like it, 2-2, but we all locked in. We started buying in, and 10 wins in a row, and here we are. Rest is history.
Say, I asked you this earlier in the season, man. You gave me the political. It's all good, you know what I mean? Whether, you know, this was a redemption type of a season for you. But, dude, the confetti just fell. You won the Super Bowl. How gratifying was it to know that you left one situation and your next situation was everything you could have asked for and more?
Yeah, I mean, I never lost faith. I kept pushing. I kept working. You know, everything that I learned at Penn State, the ups and downs I had in the beginning of my career, is all the reason why I'm able to have the year I had this year. And here I am, a world champ, and wouldn't be able to be here without the team. The team is amazing, especially those guys up front. And shout out to the chief defense, especially the run defense. They did a great job, but at the end of the day, we're holding up the trophy.
Why do you think that you didn't need to produce the biggest game, and you guys still are able to put up 40 points and demolish a team that is that good?
I mean, look at the roster. Look at the talent that we have. You know, you want to sell out to stop the run. Good luck. I said that after the Commanders, and I really believed it. Coming into this week, Coach allowed us to talk, and I said to the team as the week went on, you know, my confidence grew. I don't think these guys could really hang with us. I didn't think the rush defense would be that good, but shout out to Spags and all those guys over there. But we got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Jalen Hurts, Jahan Dotson. We got a super team, and we got the job done.
2,000 yards this year.
Come on.
2,500 after tonight.
Well, that too, but I'm just talking about the regular season. And you pulled yourself out of the Giants game to let your guys get some. And then we saw you in the Washington Commanders game. So happy for your other teammates like Shipley, who had a big run. And what is that like, coming to a new team and then being kind of the leader? Guys following you and then showing that support and being selfless.
You guys understand. It takes a team, man. It takes all of us. And, you know, Will Shipley and Kenny G, you know, when I'm taking 30 touches in a game, you know, they're holding it down for me during the week of practice. So loving to see those guys get in and get their opportunity. And, you know, I learned this quote this year, and Sirianni said it, you can't be great without the greatness of others. And it's the best quote I ever heard because it's the truth. It's a team sport. It takes all of us. If one guy's off, the play's off. And it's not an accident why we're world champs. And we put the work in, and we have an unbelievable team and unbelievable coaches. And, you know, football royalty, you can never take this away from us.
Your first 6 years, you saw this team from the other sideline twice a season. What'd you think of them then? And then what'd you think of them once you joined them?
Yeah, I mean, 6 months ago, I couldn't stand this team. And you know how things work. I'm forever grateful for everything that went on in New York, and got nothing but love for those guys. And hopefully, you know, they're super proud of me and seeing me in this moment. But the opportunity came where I had to make the decision for me and my family, and me and my family felt like coming to Philadelphia, I'll be able to expand my legacy. I'll be able to show the world the type of player I am, and I'll be able to compete for a championship. And, you know, it sounds crazy at the time. You believe in it, but when it actually comes to life, you know, you're still shocked. And I'm just happy that I'm able to say I'm a world champ.
Saquon, you rushed for 2,000 this year. Derek goes for over 1,800. Josh Jacobs goes for over 1,500. It seems like the return of the back was this year. What do you say about teams valuing backs in the future of the position?
That's not going to change. You're going to have some GMs that believe back, you can go get a back anywhere. You can have some GMs like Howie that believe the back can be the final piece. I just hate the narrative that only with the running backs, we give too much credit to quarterbacks, we give too much credit to wide receivers. It's a team sport, and hopefully it's not that I just show that the position is back. Just change that whole narrative. If you surround a great player with great players and put him in a great environment, he's going to thrive, and it takes a team.
2,000 yards, Super Bowl championship, just got engaged.
I've been engaged.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I've been engaged. I've been engaged for like 6 months. They just start catching on that.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing.
I've been engaged.
So that's a pretty good 6 months for you, man. Yeah. Congratulations. Go celebrate, and go celebrate a heck of a 28th birthday.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
You got it.
Right.
Saquon Barkley, your Super Bowl champion with the Philadelphia Eagles. All right. What do you say that we...
The finish, they got after it. Defensive line played really well. The DBs played well to complement them, and linebackers as well. And so, like I said, I mean, I can't turn the ball over early in the game when it's not going our way, and I'll have to learn from that and try to be better the next opportunity that I hopefully get.
You talked about the Tampa Bay Super Bowl as being a big disappointment in your career. Mm-hmm. Did you feel more overwhelmed today than you did that day? Is that a fair thing to say?
I mean, both sucked. I mean, there's no way around it. Anytime you lose a Super Bowl, it's the worst feeling in the world. They'll stick with you the rest of your career. I mean, these will be the 2 losses that will motivate me to be even better for the rest of my career, because you only get so few of these, and you have to capitalize on these, and they hurt probably more than the wins feel good.
The chance at the three-peat, Patrick, the chance at the three-peat, does hurt more than chance that went by?
No, I mean, not necessarily. Well, losing the Super Bowl just doesn't feel good in either way. Anyway, I mean, I was proud of how my team fought this entire season with the expectations that we had on us, but we came up short, and so now it's how you respond, and hopefully that we can learn from this like we learned from the last loss that we had, and try to continue to get even better, because it's going to take a better football, especially for me, in order to try to make a run at another Super Bowl.
Did the Eagles describe the scene in the locker room afterwards? What did you try to get across to the guys?
You know, I didn't have to say much. You know, I thought other leaders, Chris Jones especially, spoke, and like we talked about, I mean, it hurts. I mean, it's going to hurt for a while, but how can you respond from it? We have a great football team. We still have a young football team, and a lot of these guys will be their first time having defeat in a season. And how can you get better? How can you not be satisfied with just getting here and taking your game to the next level? And that starts with me and the other leaders on this team, but it'll feed throughout the entire team, and hopefully we can come back next season and put up a better effort.
After last season, you guys had a lot of close games. You're winning by 1 score, really tight games. How do you feel about this season overall, just the type of ball you guys are playing to get?
I thought our team played really well. I feel like I didn't play to my standard, just with especially the struggles that I had early in the season. And so there's things that I have to get better at, and they kind of showed today on the biggest stage. And so I'm about to find a way this offseason to combat what defenses are doing to me as far as rush lanes and different coverages that they're playing. And that's the beauty of football, is that you never can be satisfied with just going out there and playing and thinking you're going to have success year in and year out. These defenses are going to continue to get better and better, and so I have to get better. And so I'll take a lot of ownership in that, and I want to hopefully come back and play better football this next